Howdy, cowboy. It's the Ryan and Rosary show. Pew, 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 pew. We're back at it again playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and we're about to rob a train.
That's a good one.
Is there a problem,
I like
Arthur?
that.
When does it due? Half an hour at most, if it's on time.
I
Well,
think I'm supposed to just go down there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, this is Bill.
How you getting on? Yeah. I'm okay. You sure?
You stuck?
Of course.
Can I help a little?
All right. Go ahead and set up the detonator by those rocks over there.
Okay, sure.
Oh, he's
Just
setting up the
unspool the
explosives.
wire and then attach it to said detonator.
Let's see. Are we gonna start off being a bad guy right away?
Yes.
Okay, this is good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That should do it. You head back up to the others. I got it from here.
Oh. We're ridden. Oh yeah, we ridden a horse. Oh fuck. Oh.
I hope your horse didn't get hurt.
No mistake.
Oh, they do get hurt.
Yeah.
Poor apple fritters.
He says all fine.
We'll soon find out.
What?
The name of our
Isn't it
horse?
Applejack?
Everything okay? I think so.
That you were so keen on picking.
Cover your faces.
I thought I could change it on you and you wouldn't notice.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, apple fritters just had a little seizure there. It's a horse. He doesn't know his own name.
Oop, gotta put on the mask.
Who's you, Arthur?
So the mask is like an item you have to equip.
Right. I
Gentlemen,
think there's
bunch
like
of
a single
stylish
button where you can
guys.
just like put it on and off, but I'm not really sure.
Gotta make sure we're all wearing our masks and social distancing while
you all
we
know what to do.
jack this train.
That was like kind of cool back in the day too. I mean, like if you really wanted to rob people, like it was like so easy because people didn't really do it. Only like certain people. So it's like they didn't even have officers on the train. You could just go in there, stop the train, and then rob every single person on it.
You said it was fine. Come on.
Because people didn't really have guns either. It wasn't like a normal thing. It's like there wasn't like gunslingers everywhere.
Have you ridden on a train?
Yeah, I went on the Santa Fe train.
The Rail Runner?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I did ride that.
Hey, down here! Help!
Come on, Lenny.
I've got you. Now stop yelling.
Oops.
Yeah, you're okay.
Like, how detrimental to the story would it be if we just let him
I
expire?
won't let you.
Oh.
He goes way deep into the story, so
Come on, we need to stop this
you
train.
need him.
There's another guard up ahead. You want me to take him?
You want?
Draw your weapon, maybe?
Arthur,
Are we being sneaky, sneaky?
Yeah, it's not.
okay. I'll just get with you.
You just do it.
Hey,
Yeah, I don't know why he needed our permission. Like, he's on a killing spree over here.
There we go. Well, I mean,
let's
Dead
keep
eye.
moving.
man, oh my god. Oh,
Dang it, we being robbed.
We moving up?
That's a pretty nice shot.
I'm good. What the hell
Got some
is Bill
leaking.
doing? He had long enough to set that charge.
Well, I hooked up the wire, but we won't mention that.
Hopefully these gangsters or wherever they are have more loot.
We gotta hurry. We have to stop this train.
You know, they don't got nothing.
That's what we're doing, kid. You don't rob a Leviticus cornball train.
I'll rob whatever kind of train I feel like.
That's far. How you doing there?
I'm okay. I'm going up. We have to stop this train. We gotta hurry. We
Some
have to
guy
stop
in
this
full.
train.
Wait,
That's what
you got
we're
a feminine
doing,
suit? No,
kid.
it's just regular suit.
Seems like a classic cowboy suit. Oh no, the conductor.
Boom, sucker. Love that Deadeye. That's cool. There was like a lot of different stuff I was learning, like playing this game again.
Got more coming off the train.
Like you can slowly like pull your gun from your hip if you just like go up on the analog stick.
We need the car at the back, right?
Yep, keep pushing on.
Watch out! There's some shooters up top.
There's a lot of dudes all of a sudden. Didn't we go? No, we didn't go through the entire train. We jumped off from the bridge and went through like 4 cars.
It's like a rival gang. Or I don't know. This train is robbing.
It sounded like it was some kind of like protection company, maybe.
I think so.
Crap, I'm like gonna die. Something.
Eat your beans, man. They're the magical fruit.
Damn, he's got an arm.
Good, kid. Where the hell are the others?
I don't know.
There's a guy like directly behind you.
Oh crap, really? Where?
The red dot in your map.
Oh,
We're gonna get out of this.
I wonder if I'm getting like killed over here. Jerk. Oh, he's going.
Yeah, I was waiting to see if he'd notice, and I figured he'd not.
Sniping. Oh crap, I fell off.
Hey, there's the other boys.
Here come them boys.
Dang,
More coming off the train.
there's a lot of them.
Good shooting, kid.
I can see now why the O'Driscolls brought so many boys up here for this.
Arthur, get over here.
Got this.
Alright, let's go meet up with our friends.
You two all right?
Yes, let's get the money and go.
We got some fellas holed up in this last car.
Ah, shit.
What are you boys planning on doing in there?
That's a
Listen to
pretty
me.
horse. They look like
We don't
red
want
with
to kill
snake
any
pattern.
of you. Any more of you. I give you my word, but trust me, we will.
I work for Leviticus Cornwall.
Come on, boys.
We got our orders.
Okay, you asked for it.
We ain't
5,
opening this door.
4, 3, 2, 1. Seems our friends have gone deaf. Wake them up a little.
And that seems pretty solidly reinforced steel.
Some dynamite.
That
You boys go blow that
was the
door.
first thing I was thinking of. Why would you shoot it at all? Just
Now,
put a
don't
stick of
matter too
dynamite.
much to us, but you boys in there might want to take a step back.
R2.
Seems good enough. Now light the fuse.
Here we go.
2 sticks of dynamite.
Wait, I didn't light mine yet. Shit.
Step back, fellas.
Do you really need to? That was weak.
Yeah.
Just walk on out here.
Shoot him.
We don't want to kill you.
Not letting you.
We want to rock your
Weak.
bonds. Get on up there. Search that train.
Go to pilot car.
That was the hole you just blew in
Oh.
the train.
Yeah. I just thought it looked like my horse was yellow for a second.
Look at this place. It's like a palace.
Now I've seen everything.
Damn, that's bougie.
I'll search the rest.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, they had some like
Easy as
luxury
cake.
train cards for
You're
the
just gonna
rich.
stand there, kid. Pour me some brandy, will ya? I'm parched.
Shut up. Me and Arthur did all the
Oil
work.
company.
Yeah, kid did good. Didn't see you rushing to jump on that train.
He's keen. I'll give you that. Okay, let's see if we
Maybe that
can
box
get
on the
this
table?
open. Come on,
Oh, some liquor right there.
on. Get in there.
Some brandy.
Can you just shove
you
it down his
trying-
pants?
I'm not sure.
There.
Okay, this is gone, so let's see if there's drawers to be opened. This.
Shit. Just a pile of papers.
Bonds?
I don't think so. Here. Make yourself useful. At least we all know you can
Cigarettes.
read.
Give me those.
Railroad contracts, invoices, blah, blah.
Oh, it's a little
blah.
fox.
You got anything?
Not really. Sugar imports from the Spanish West Indies. A lot of sugar.
Ooh, what's that?
Some fancy new boaties ordered
A
from
bond?
Oh,
I
okay.
Think I got him.
I don't remember getting that ever.
Yard. Come on.
There'll be some more somewhere. Here we go. Cigar.
Back to the gang.
What did you find? These bonds. They worth anything? Oh, sure. Bearer bonds. I think we can probably sell these pretty easily. Well done. Now, would you get rid of all of this? The train? Yeah, get it out of here. What about them? What do you think? I don't know. It's up to you. Kill them, leave them here, take them with you on
Well,
the
let's think
train.
about it.
Just make sure
'Cause
they
we're
don't
just a
send no
simple,
folk
like,
after us,
Hill
okay?
folk,
So you're
man.
back at
Trying
camp.
to
When you get
provide
back,
for our family
we'll
of
be moving
murderous
on.
hobos.
The rest of you.
We don't need any witnesses. They know what we look like. They know what we sound like.
Will be bad.
Kill him.
Okay.
But we want to be nice about it, like
All of you.
straight headshot.
Please, no!
Well, they made that more difficult on themselves by running.
Hey, he's still not dead? God.
There's one more getting away too.
Where?
The red dot?
Hey.
There we go.
Yeesh.
Made a clean getaway. Let's get back to the engine car.
Yep.
Good old butterscotch.
Yes. Applejack.
I'm just thinking of
Yeah, half baked.
yeah.
Butternuts.
I
Butterscotch.
love butter stuff.
Alright, here we go. Old coal steam train.
Well, see, we did the right thing. We cleared the traffic jam.
Hmm.
That would have caused a lot of delays if we let that stay.
Probably let about $20 or so out. Not going through the train, but
I mean, they
it
lost
was
a few
still
dollars
successful.
from like some fare tickets, but I mean, that's bound
There's
to
still
happen
money
when
to be
there's
had. Yes, it's good.
lawlessness out there. But now we provided a good story so the train track company can be like, hey, let's give you a tour of where all those people got murdered, VIP tickets, ching ching. Like, they're coming out ahead in all this, really.
So, we getting out of this hellhole? We're gonna try. Weather seems stable.
And we just
Would you live in the
robbed
mountains?
Cornwall train.
No.
Got money in our pockets.
Wouldn't like it,
Worst
huh?
is behind us, gentlemen.
I could go
So
for
the
like a
question is,
week,
where
maybe a
now?
weekend, but for long term, probably not. I go feral like immediately. I go check the mail and I come back all like,
Well, then let's go. Clean your noses and everything else. Arthur, you're in that one.
what is civilization?
You do seem not to like the sun.
What's gone wrong with
It's just like I can't open my top or anything. You're like, I'm like, all right.
I wear my dirty old hoodie to protect me from the sun year round.
I know it's so fucking hot outside. I don't know how you did that. It's like wearing your hoodie.
I gotta work really hard to maintain this pallor. Ooh, get down on this jam.
I wonder what it takes to make some crap like that. Like, dude.
Knowing how to code.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I'm sure it's like a lot of different codes, like zillions of them, or who knows.
There's
I
a
have
lot,
no
yeah.
idea. Because it doesn't like take them like years in production to make it look this good.
Yeah.
Lenny, Micah, get over here.
Because they go for that ultra realism.
Right up ahead, make sure there's no surprises. We've had enough of those.
Me with the boy?
Just go.
Come on,
I just
kid.
love when they come out
You
with new
can
systems.
buy me a
It's just like it
whiskey.
looks a lot more better than what it previously was, or something, you know. And
It's gotta hit a limit though. Like at some point, it's gotta be like, oh, but this one has just one more pixel.
I don't know,
Like I feel that with 4K.
That's what I felt like with PlayStation 2. Like you can't get no better than this.
Like I look at it and I'm like, is it really that much better? Like to me, I can't tell. I'm happy with my like 720, 1080. Like
Well, I haven't messed with the PS5 yet. Have you?
no, from what it sounds like, you can't even get them. But I've kind of abandoned like console gaming. I had the PS3. I loved it. I ran it into the ground to like the end of the life cycle of the system. I still play it.
Oh, shit. Oh, it's the same thing.
When the PS4 came out, I was like, oh man, I can't wait to get that. Like, there was some games that were announced for it. Like, I really would have got Metal Gear Solid 5 for the PS4. But then it came out on the PS3 too. And I was like, well, why don't I just get it for the system I already have and save myself like $30? And then Grand Theft Auto 5, I was like, oh, I'd get the PS4 for that. Well, it came out on the PS3 too, and I was like, well, might as well get it for the system I already have.
Yeah.
And then at some point, I was like, there's no games worth getting the system for. Like, the ones I would have got it for came to the console that I have.
You ain't so useless after all.
And then at some point, like, because I got this desktop for doing recording and music stuff, so I wanted a pretty high-end machine. And then I was like, you know what? I could play games on this computer. And I just started picking up like kind of older Steam titles of like older games that I had missed. And now I'm playing like newer titles. And it still runs fine. And
Well,
all of a sudden the PS5 comes out, and I'm like, I never got a PS4. Now I don't see the point to, and I don't really even see
it's
the
just,
point
you
of
know,
like a
Game
PS5.
system's a game system. It's the same thing if you don't mind it, looking a little different. I mean, same thing. As long as you're having fun, I mean, that's what matters.
Yeah, and it used to matter a lot more with like console exclusive games.
The Indians in these parts got
Like,
this is the heartland.
I remember Grand Theft Auto being PlayStation only for PS2 and some of PS3.
Oh yeah.
They eventually, I think, like did some ports and stuff, but for a long time you could really only play it on PlayStation. And there was like Halo on the Xbox. I played a little bit of like the first original Halo, and I was not a fan. I did not like the
I
like moon physics, and like the combat where like you shoot someone in the head, you expect them to be dead. But it was like, oh, you just dropped my shield. And I was like, what? I gotta do that again? Fuck
Yeah, I
outta
wasn't too
here.
much of a fan of that one, you know what I mean? It was a little unrealistic for me.
I
Like,
kind of feel like I missed out with, especially with the Halo games, because like I had some friends that were super into them, and
it could be fun, and when you have like a good group going and you're like battling each other, I think.
well, I
that
mean, I was
like, the
talking
fun
about like
part.
the story. Like they had a really good,
Oh, I never played
solid
it.
story, and I was like, well, I guess I'll never get to experience that because I'm not. There's no way in hell I'm going back and like finding an old Xbox original or whatever the different iterations they came out with.
Yeah.
But there were other games that were like console exclusive that you're like, well, you'll never get to play this game then.
Remember that show Red versus Blue?
Yes,
That was
very
like
much so.
that was like as much as that game I ever got to. So
That kind of turned me on to it. I was like, oh, that's really cool that they could do that within a game. And then like kind of understanding how they were manipulating the game to do the show. I was like, oh, that's really impressive.
having to angle one player to the other for camera angles.
If I remember correctly, that's still going. Like the newest Red versus Blue I saw was maybe like season 10, and they had full on like
They're still doing episodes.
like motion capture suits. Like it was full like fight scenes
They're
that
still
they.
doing episodes.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
We still heading the right way?
I haven't really kept up with it, but I always had a lot of mad respect for those guys.
Because it was like such a long time ago since I've seen it. I thought that was just like the little thing that was happening at the time, and it stopped. So
I
wow.
remember getting turned on to it. I was in like probably my senior year of high school. Some
There's a livestock town not too far from
I
here.
might have even been a junior because the way I remember is some older kids were talking about it, and I overheard them, and I was like, oh, what's that? And then they told me about it. I was like, oh, that sounds really cool. And back then you had to like go to their website, and you would have to download like the individual episodes, and it would take like 2 days to download, and then it would be like
Wow.
15-minute episode.
We're kind of old, aren't we? Like
We're
things
so
were
old.
like different.
Yeah.
Maybe it's me who's changed, not him, but we
I was
can-
talking to
I think
someone
it's
the
kinda
other
cool,
day
man. For me, like I don't care.
about some of the screen printing stuff that I do, and I was trying to explain one of these processes, and I was like, oh yeah, the chemical I use is like photosensitive, like film, and it's just like the glass-eyed like looking at me like, what's film? Oh, you know, like in a dark room. I'm thinking like, people don't know what film is or what a dark room is or why it has to be dark, and I just like stop myself. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm really fucking old. We're only like 35, I think.
33. I'm 33. You're a little bit older than me, just by months.
I don't always remember how old I am though, so I'm gonna go based off of this guy.
Hey, I did that. Like one time, I was like, "Am I 32 or 33?"
Well, I don't do anything for my birthday, so there's no really like since 21 there hasn't been any real reason to keep track.
Yeah, kind of exactly.
I'm old enough. They're like, we need to know if you can rent this vehicle. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm old enough. I rented a car once. That was wild. I was like, they trust me to bring this back, and I did. I brought it back with a full tank of gas. Ain't no fucking way they're charging me $5 a gallon. I don't remember if that's exactly what it was, but it was redonkulous. But we drove from Las Vegas to like Los Angeles.
Oh yeah.
That was a great trip.
I had to get like a couple of rentals like after like this old lady like crashed into me and like ran a stop sign, but I had to like rent one out after that because my car was like just completely totaled. But it
Did
was
your
like a cool Mazda 3 and it was like really
like your
fast.
insurance cover that?
Yeah.
That's dope when they do that.
Yeah, but it was only for a short time, so I really got like screwed on the whole deal.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, and I was young, so they knew how to manipulate, you know, little young guys. You know, I was like 19, so.
Oh yeah, Mazda 3. Hell yeah. The fuck is a Mazda 3? Like, is that supposed to be impressive? I literally know nothing about cars, so I'm
It's
genuinely
that, you know,
asking.
that song that goes zoom, zoom.
All I want to
With the
do is zoom,
M.
zoom, zoom. And you boom, boom, boom. That one?
I hope
Where's
so.
that from?
Xenon Girl of 21st Century?
It doesn't say it like that.
I might be misremembering.
Zoom, zoom in your boom, boom.
That might be a different song now that I think of it, but I might be right.
All I want to do is take a zoom, zoom, zoom in your boom, boom. I think you're mixing up with that one.
I think I am getting those two
Just shake your
confused.
butt.
One of us. But I kept
You're
us
funny, too.
together. Kept us alive.
No, it was zoom, zoom, zoom. Make my heart go boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not in your boom, boom.
Well, I'm gonna get it everywhere.
Now we are stuck east of the Grizzlies and out of money.
I can't control where my zoom zoom goes.
Virgin land in the west.
I know, my brother, but we are safe. We make a bit of money here. Then we move.
Yeah, so that rental car, we got on the highway and it was just like real sluggish. I had literally like my foot to the carpet on the accelerator, and it was just like trying to go. And we're like, I guess this is how this stupid car is. And then my roommate like Googled something, and he was like, "Oh, there's a button to turn off the Eco Boost, which is supposed to be like the more energy efficient way of driving." So we turned that off, and all of a sudden it was like, "Oh, okay, I can actually go highway speed now."
Seems more.
Oh, I know. That's so weird with that. Like, I never dealt with that before, but that's interesting. Like, how they do that, I guess.
Yeah. It was also like flex fuel, like you could put any kind of fuel in it.
I got pulled over in that car I was renting because I was it had like pedal shifts too, so it was automatic. So you know, like those Mazdas, some of them are pretty fast.
Oh,
You know what I
okay.
mean? Just on the highway, just. And it was like my racing days, so I was like fucking tearing it up. Had a full car in, pulled us over and got all our IDs and just like yelling at us. And I was like,
No more.
it's like, I've been following you for you know, and got us all scared. But I was like, got a ticket and a rental.
Oh man, how much was the ticket? Do you remember?
$90.
That's not bad.
Not too
Putting
bad.
like
That seems a decent place to start. And,
5 people in danger.
Real food. That means every day. One of you.
That does make sense. I mean, I guess he was lenient.
What is that
Or
per
maybe-
life?
no,
90
wait.
divided by
It was
5 is like
$190.
$36 a life.
No, $190.
Okay, $58 a life. Like,
I was 19. Now who has $190?
and it's like an entire paycheck back then.
I'm sure everything will be fine.
It was part of it, you know, but I was still having to pay that car that I wrecked, so I was like, I was paying like
We can always make
$347 a month,
Yeah.
not including insurance.
All right, well, that's going to be our time for today. Thank you so much for joining us on our wacky adventure with Red Dead Redemption 2. Really appreciate you sticking around. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps the channel grow. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.
See you guys until next time.